I called my friend's husband a useless piece of shit. Dana and I have been best friends since college, almost 13 years now. She married Paul 4 years ago, and they've got 4 girls under 9, Ren, Sage, Nora, and Ivy, who just turned 3. Paul's a good dad on paper. He shows up to recitals, remembers the fundraiser stuff, does bath time when Dana's around to run it, but leave him alone with all 4 kids, and he freezes up completely. He panics, but he tries, Dana used to say. I always thought that was generous of her. 3 weeks ago, she texted me that she was too sick to cook and asked if I could bring dinner. I figured it was the bug going around Nora's preschool. I picked up a rotisserie chicken and mac and cheese on my way over. Dana answered the door pale, hair stuck to her forehead with sweat, and thanked me for coming. We were all at the table eating when Dana got up to use the bathroom. Ivy trailed after her, the way she always does. 2 minutes later, Ivy came running back, yelling that mommy was throwing up. All 3 older girls took off toward the bathroom before anyone could stop them, and I went right behind, Paul trailing after us. Dana was on her knees over the toilet, shaking, her shirt soaked through. I got the girls into the hallway and told Paul to keep them there while I helped her. He came back with a thermometer still in the box and a bottle of Pepto, not the nausea medicine she actually keeps in the cabinet. I found the right bottle myself and asked Paul to get the girls farther away. Her temp read 103.7, then 103.9 a minute later. I told him to watch the kids while I ran to my car for adult Tylenol, since their cabinet only had the children's kind. When I got back, all 4 girls were crowded in the bathroom doorway again, Ren holding Ivy on her hip, Sage crying because she thought her mom was dying. Paul stood behind them with his phone in his hand, not saying anything, not moving them. I gave Dana the Tylenol and water. About 90 seconds later, she started vomiting again. Then her eyes rolled back and she went limp, sliding off the tub edge. I caught her shoulder before her head hit the tile. Paul, call 911, I said. He just stood there. I rolled her into recovery position myself, pushed the girls into the hallway, and called it in while checking her breathing. The ambulance took 11 minutes. In that time, Paul came back to the bathroom door 4 times. Should I call the nanny? Do I go with her or stay with the girls? Did the dishwasher get started? I didn't answer any of it. I was too busy keeping Dana's airway clear. At the hospital, they found a kidney infection that had turned septic. They kept her overnight on IV antibiotics. I stayed to help Paul with the girls, and the whole time he kept turning to me instead of just doing it. How do I do bedtime? Did she already wash their pajamas? What setting does the sound machine go on? Dana called around 9, more alert, to talk to the girls before bed. Paul got on after and, instead of telling her he loved her, started asking those same questions right there while she was hooked up to fluids. I heard her voice come out flat through the speaker, telling him she didn't know, to just figure it out. I took the phone from him. Your wife can't hold your hand right now, I said. Figure it out on your own. He said he wasn't usually the one who dealt with this stuff, that he was trying his best. Then he turned right back to me and asked what setting the sound machine went on for Ivy, because she wakes up if it's too loud. That's when I snapped and called him a useless piece of shit. It's been almost a month. Paul still gets stiff with me whenever I stop by. Dana keeps saying he'll get over it. My boyfriend Miles thinks I was out of line. Last week I drove over to drop off a diaper bag Ivy left in my car. Paul opened the door, arms crossed, and said something like it must be nice, coming around to judge people. I told him I watched him ask me how to run a bath while his wife was passed out on the bathroom floor. Dana came up behind him before he could answer. She looked tired in a different way than before and said, just tell her the truth, Paul. He didn't, so she did. His mother had been coming over almost every day for the first 3 years of their marriage while he worked from home, handling naps, meals, laundry, all of it, and never once told Dana. Dana only found out 2 days ago, when her mother-in-law let it slip on the phone, asking if Paul was struggling now that she wasn't around. Dana said her mom was moving in for a few months starting that weekend, and that she'd signed both of them up for a parenting class on Tuesday nights. She wasn't asking him, she was telling him, in front of me, like he was one more thing on the list to manage. Paul didn't say a word. He just stood in the doorway while Dana took the diaper bag from my hands, thanked me, and shut the door behind her.